Alrighty folks, sorry the washer's running. The wife is doing some laundry. But this just came in March 23rd, Saturday. I'm up in Central Mass. And it's pouring out miserable and slushy. So I just got this greenie. Okay, there's the case on the top. Some Sweetwater. I did a payment plan, put a chunk down, so I got to turn it around to open it. I based it on what I saw in the pictures. They all usually, when they got enough guitars, they usually have like 4 or 5 of them that you can see, and they put the weight on there. Well, this one weighs 8 pounds 5 ounces, and I liked the top on it. Anything I buy has always got a killer top on it. Alright, so there's your top. Let's see if we can get this to focus. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's not going to look like it does in person, I can tell you, because it's deep and awesome. Alright, let me take this off. Let me take that off. Alright, so there we go. 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Epiphone Greeny. Now the cool thing about these, a lot of you know this, the headstock cut is a Gibson headstock cut, okay? Open book headstock cut. It's got the Grover Rotomatics on it. Yeah, this is the one. I love the headstock cut, and I love the color. It's a nice brown. I like the back on it, looks really cool. These are solid mahogany, 2-piece. There's no weight relief in these guitars. And this has what's called Gibson Greeny buckers in it. They're in this guitar, but you can buy them separate for $300 for the pickups. And of course, it's got the mixed knobs on it. I got a jar full of knobs anyways. I've got all of these in jars. I got several different tints of the gold, the light gold. And then, so I'm looking at the nut. And I won't have to do a lot. I'm going to round that nut off a little bit and take all the excess meat off the top. I don't touch the slots. I don't take it out or anything. I just move the strings out of the way. The strings will come right off. I'll oil the fretboard and I'll round that nut. And I'll tell you why. I learned this by looking at custom shop Gibsons. I've owned about 50 custom shop and made over 50 to 100 Gibson USAs over the years. And now I'm at the point where I love these Epiphones. I got 3 59s. Here's a tobacco one, and I hot rod all my guitars. I won't touch Greeny. This has got slash Seymour Duncan 2.0s in it. This is a 59, and it's got stunning top on it, and it weighs 7 pounds 13 ounces. Okay, that's the 59, and they all come with cases. This one and that one's called Tobacco, the 59. This one's called Lemony. And this one's killer, sick top on it. And this is 8 pounds 8 ounces, and that's got a 36th anniversary in the bridge and a 59 PAF, both DiMazzios in this. I do shit to guitars all the time. I'll tweak Greeny, you know, a little bit, but I won't change the pickups because they're unique. Now this one's got, actually this is called Clowny. This is a Sweetwater exclusive 59. 8 pounds 8 ounces also. I put these burst buckers that are in it, I actually came out of the lemon one, and I sold the other burst buckers on Craigslist, and these ones sound fantastic. So there's that. And I had a dark cherry burst 59 that I traded a friend of mine. He gave me some cash plus a used, mint condition 335 Epiphone. And of course I ripped those pickups right out of it. And these pickups are Seymour Duncan 59 Blues. And I had them in tobacco, and I had the slash pickups on Craigslist for sale, and nobody was biting on them, and I was selling them cheap. So I put them in tobacco and took these out of tobacco and put them in here. Again, all the 59s come with the Gibson burst buckers. Well, I get rid of them. But on that guitar, them were in that lemon burst right there, these pickups. And they sounded so badass. So out of several 4 or 5 59s I've had, that's the only set that I'm like, these frickin' ones sound killer. So there you go. And I do the nut on all of these when I get them. I sand the corners. I take the strings off and tape across here, tape across the first fret and that, and I round these off. And I got the idea when I always looking at the custom shop Gibsons on Wildwood, and you get the close up, of the headstock, and I'm like, wow, I wonder if that makes a difference. Well, if you do it right, and you don't mess with the slots in them, unless they need to be lowered, like on Greeny. Here, if any of these strings, and I've had to do it on a couple of the 59s, if any of these strings are a little bit too high right here, which that already feels too high, I'll know when I tune it up and intonate it. And if I press here and that's not an accurate C note and it goes too high, that means the string's too high, and I gotta file the slot out just a hair. But you gotta know what you're doing to mess with those. I work on guitars all the time. People bring me stuff to have me, now I've got a nickname. Claytonize my guitar for me. So anyways, there you go. I'll title this video, The Opening of Greeny. I'll give you one more shot of it. I can see in the camera, you're not seeing how gorgeous this thing is. It's so deep and covered that it almost looks fake. I have them holding another one for me too that's really cool, and we'll see what happens. If I like how this plays and sounds, well, we might get 10 of them, we'll see. Peace out.